Today, we are looking at Toothpicks for Dinner, the life and times of a Boondocks Virtuoso. I will be sharing my experience reading and analyzing this work, and I want to note right away that due to technical reasons, you will be watching a screencast instead of a video unboxing or direct footage of the book. I appreciate your understanding, and let's dive straight into the details. This book stands out from the start with its unusual title that immediately signals something out of the ordinary. Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases. As you progress through its pages, it becomes clear that the author's approach is unconventional, blending sharp cultural commentary with a narrative voice that balances humor, satire, and raw honesty. The tone is unapologetic, sometimes abrasive, and often thought-provoking. This makes it a piece of work that is not just for casual entertainment, but also for readers who want to reflect on deeper social and personal themes. The structure of the book feels deliberately uneven. There are moments when the pacing slows down significantly, almost to the point where you might feel stuck, but this is counterbalanced by bursts of sharp, witty, and highly memorable prose. These shifts might frustrate some readers, but others may find them to be an essential part of the book's personality. The unevenness mirrors the complexity of the experiences described within it, from the mundane to the extraordinary. Characters in the book are painted vividly, though not always sympathetically. The protagonist, referred to as a Boondocks Virtuoso, is both engaging and flawed, someone who fascinates precisely because of their contradictions. Supporting characters often feel like reflections of larger cultural forces rather than standalone individuals, which reinforces the author's intent to weave commentary into every layer of the narrative. Stylistically, the language is dense, full of metaphors and often layered with double meanings. At times, it demands more from the reader than a light evening read might allow. There are passages where the writing is so rich and complex that it feels like you need to slow down, reread, and let the words sink in. This can be rewarding but also exhausting depending on your patience and mood. You will find a link to buy this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. One aspect worth highlighting is how the book balances satire with sincerity. On one page, you might laugh at an exaggerated observation about social absurdities, while on the next, you are confronted with a deeply personal reflection that feels raw and almost uncomfortably honest. This constant shifting tone keeps you engaged, but also unsettled, which seems to be part of the book's larger message. Not everything here works perfectly. There are sections that feel overwritten, as if the author indulged a bit too much in their own cleverness. These moments might drag down the overall rhythm, and some readers may be tempted to skim through them. However, when the book hits its stride, it delivers lines and passages that stick with you long after you've finished reading. The cultural commentary is one of the strongest aspects. The author doesn't shy away from difficult topics, instead tackling them head-on with a mix of satire, personal anecdote, and critical analysis. Some of these reflections may make readers uncomfortable, but that discomfort is exactly what makes the book effective. It doesn't just want to entertain, it wants to provoke thought and stir conversation. As for the physical aspects, if you pick up a print edition, you'll notice the formatting is fairly straightforward, with no frills or special design choices. This works in its favor as the focus remains firmly on the text itself. If you're reading digitally, the experience is clean and uncluttered, which suits the weight of the prose. Overall, Toothpicks for Dinner, The Life and Times of a Boondocks Virtuoso is not an easy read, but it's a rewarding one. It demands patience, attention, and a willingness to be challenged. It may not suit every reader's taste, especially those looking for a fast-paced or lighthearted story, but for those who appreciate layered writing and bold social commentary, it offers a lot to unpack and discuss. If you've read the book, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What parts resonated with you? Were there sections you found too heavy or perhaps even frustrating? Sharing different perspectives can only deepen the conversation around a book like this. Thank you for watching this review. If you found it useful, please subscribe to the channel and like the video to support more